Over 90 years ago, and I'm 98, over 90 years ago, I was a little boy. In my living room, in our living room, my folks had a picture on the wall. And that picture is hanging on my memorial room right now. And it was a picture of a forlorn Indian warrior. He was sitting astride of a very weary horse on a pinnacle of a mountain. His head was drooping and his shoulders were sagging. I loved it. It raised many questions in my little boy's mind at the time. Anyway, the name of that picture was The End of the Trail. Okay? And it's a vision of weariness, and such as the struggles all of us have during our lifetime, on our journey through life. And as a work of art, it represents the last of the Indian warriors. Of the 60 men I flew with, 25 of them, including my pilot, my co-pilot, and my radio man, reached the end of their trail. And the pilot really shook me. Over 80 years ago, they fought courageously over the embattled, blackened skies of Europe. And many years have passed. And the names of most of them are lost in history. And in this group here, in the future years, our names will be lost in history. But our gallant Marauder outlived its reputation, characterized by its infamous names: Flying Coffin, the Widowmaker,
right,
the Flying Prostitute, and that might need some explanation. The wings were so short, there was no signs of visible support. That's why it was called the Flying Prostitute. And in Tampa, we had a reunion in Tampa. And when we got to Tampa, huge headlines in the newspaper: "They're back!" One a day in Tampa Bay. Because we lost a lot of ships over Tampa. And they're having their problems right now. But anyway, this Marauder, notwithstanding its reputation, really was a great warship. I mean, it was strong, it had good pilots, and my generation is known as the greatest generation. But our numbers are dwindling fast. There are very few of us left. In fact, I'm the only one left in my group, and Willie, I think, is the only one left in his group, isn't he? No, you know? I don't know. But we're done wore out. But that beautiful aircraft that we had brought us home safely many times. For 61 times for me. That aircraft got me home. Yep. I believe those buddies of mine who preceded me to the end of the trail are checking on us right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? What have we done? What are we still doing? To see, hoping we're doing our best to live our lives according to God's teachings. Not only for our fellow men and women, but for everybody. For everybody. We pray that our children and children's children and the world will be a better place for them and for us. We have to keep working at it. There's something that you people are going to have to keep working at. I'll have to be giving up, but you don't. You got to keep after it. Anyway, we must have faith that those who labored, who fought, who perished in the cause of freedom, for truth, for humanity, shall not have done so in vain. We've got to keep after it. I can almost hear the voices of those who have reached the end of the trail, pleading with us to never forget. To never forget. Oh, I lost. Well, I know what I want to say. To never forget what we were fighting for. Never forget the ones we left behind. We never forget the ones who died, like Willie, who didn't die, but who was in the POW camps and the death camps. We have to fight for our freedom. That's all there is to it. And you guys have to continue that fight. Page missing, but I don't care. We cannot forget those that have died. And we can't forget the death camps. And we can't forget the POW camps. And what these people did to us, and are still doing, is throughout the, I mean, look at Ukraine. Look what's happening in Ukraine. It's still happening. We have to still fight it. We have to fight for it and continue to fight for it. When we were flying our missions, we knew we were departing from the restraining orders of the earth. When traveling up and into the burning blue sky, we weren't sure we were going to return. But when the mission was over, when we reached friendly territories, we felt great relief. We almost, well anyway, I was going to say, we almost started singing, but we didn't. But we knew we once again touched the face of God, and once more survived. And with these words of farewell, I bid you all goodbye. As you travel on to the end of your trail, God bless you.